Nutrition has evolved from an afterthought into one of the most critical performance variables in elite football. As the 2026 FIFA World Cup unfolds across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, national teams are going to extraordinary lengths to control what their players consume. The stakes have never been higher, and the intense heat, travel demands, and varying food environments of the host nations have made dietary consistency a top priority. Here is a comprehensive look at how nations are managing their team diets during the tournament, followed by a deep dive into the specifics of the Norwegian national team's extraordinary nutritional preparations that have already helped fuel their historic run to the quarterfinals. The 2026 World Cup food environment, challenges and adaptations. The logistics of hosting a World Cup across three massive North American countries present unique challenges for team dietitians and medical staff. Navigating the local food landscape. A major talking point during this tournament has been the local food environment, particularly in the United States. Sports nutritionists have pointed out that unfamiliar diets, hidden calories, and highly processed ingredients can disrupt a player's physical equilibrium. Sudden changes in eating patterns can alter the gut microbiome in just a few days, leading to bloating, digestive discomfort, and disturbed sleep. For elite athletes covering immense distances on the pitch, these minor disruptions can be costly. To mitigate these risks, virtually all top-tier national squads have essentially sealed off their nutritional environments. Taking the kitchen on the road. Instead of relying on hotel catering or local restaurants, teams are bringing their own culinary infrastructure. Dedicated chefs and dietitians. Teams no longer travel without their own kitchen staff. For example, the Saudi Arabian team, based in Austin, Texas, a city world-renowned for its barbecue, has completely bypassed the local culinary scene. They brought their own team chef to ensure every meal is highly controlled, nutrient-dense, and familiar. Importing ingredients. To prevent digestive shock, teams are flying in their own food. This is not about being fussy. It is a calculated performance strategy to ensure players digest their food efficiently and sleep soundly. Strict prohibitions. Fast food, processed meats, and excessive sugars are entirely off-limits. Nutritionists are actively shielding players from ingredients that cause inflammation, impair rehydration, or hinder glycogen replenishment. The science of 90 minutes. What elite squads are eating. The physical demands of modern tournament football require massive energy expenditures. On match days, a player's energy needs can easily exceed 4,000 to 4,500 kilocalories, equating to roughly 60 kilocalories per kilogram of body weight. To meet these demands, team nutritionists meticulously plan out macronutrients and time their intake to the minute. Macronutrient strategies. Carbohydrate loading. Carbohydrates are the primary fuel source for high-intensity sprinting and endurance. Teams utilize sports drinks with a 6 to 8% carbohydrate concentration every 15 to 20 minutes during matches, alongside fluid and carb replenishment at halftime. Protein timing. For muscle repair and recovery, players aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein every 3 hours. Crucially, within the first hour post-match, players consume 0.3 to 0.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight to immediately kickstart the recovery of damaged muscle fibers. Healthy fats. Up to a third of a player's daily energy comes from healthy fats, 20 to 35% of the diet. Teams rely heavily on avocados, nuts, seeds, and oily fish to reduce inflammation and support joint health. The role of superfoods. In addition to baseline macros, national teams are supplementing with specific, functional superfoods to gain marginal advantages. Beetroot juice. Consumed for its high nitrate content, which improves oxygen efficiency, blood flow, and sprint recovery. Oily fish. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids to combat the extreme inflammation caused by playing matches every few days. Greek yogurt. Eaten for its casein protein and probiotics, aiding in overnight muscle recovery and maintaining gut health in foreign environments. Citrus fruits and pumpkin seeds. Utilized for vitamin C and zinc to keep immune systems strong, preventing illnesses that could rule a player out of a crucial knockout tie. The Norwegian blueprint. Extreme preparation meets on-pitch success. Nowhere is this meticulous approach to nutrition more evident than in the camp of the Norwegian national football team. Their logistical and dietary preparations for the 2026 World Cup have been nothing short of staggering, and the results speak for themselves. The half-ton fish airlift. To avoid the pitfalls of unfamiliar food and to ensure their players receive the highest quality omega-3s and proteins, the Norwegian Federation shipped over 1,000 kilograms of domestic ingredients to their base camp in the United States. This massive haul included premium Norwegian salmon and mackerel, to provide the essential healthy fats required to reduce joint inflammation and speed up muscle recovery between tight tournament fixtures. Domestic cheese, providing familiar, easily digestible fats and proteins. Over 6,000 oranges. Tapping into one of football's oldest traditions, oranges are utilized as a halftime staple. They offer immediate hydration, natural sugars for a quick energy spike, and vitamin C without the artificial additives found in many commercial sports products. Combating the climate. The reasoning behind Norway's extreme dietary control goes beyond digestion. It is a vital tool for climate adaptation. The heat and humidity of southern U.S. venues, like their upcoming final location in Miami, are a massive shock to the system for players accustomed to cooler climates of cities like Bergen, Tromsø, and Oslo. Norway's medical staff designed their nutrition plans specifically to help players cope with thermal stress. Familiar, clean, and highly hydrating foods ensure the players' bodies are not wasting unnecessary energy digesting heavy or unfamiliar meals, allowing them to focus entirely on thermoregulation and athletic output. Fueling a historic run. Norway's obsessive attention to recovery and fuel is paying massive dividends on the pitch. Managing fatigue is the hardest part of a deep World Cup run, and Norway's diet has kept their legs fresh late into games. Their tournament trajectory highlights the effectiveness of this approach. After navigating a tough Group I, which included a 4-1 victory over Iraq and a 3-2 win against Senegal, they pushed past the Ivory Coast 2-1 in the round of 32. The ultimate validation of their fitness and nutritional stamina came in their round of 16 clash against Brazil at the New York's New Jersey Stadium. Despite falling behind to a 90th minute Neymar penalty, which included massive stoppage time, Norway's endurance allowed them to keep fighting. Erling Haaland, fueled by those meticulous glycogen loading strategies, scored in the 79th minute and found a dramatic winner in the 90th minute to secure a famous 2-1 victory. Being able to produce explosive, match-winning sprints in the dying moments of a grueling knockout game against one of the world's best teams is the direct result of optimal fueling. As Norway prepares to face England in the quarterfinals at Miami Stadium, their massive stockpile of fish, cheese, and oranges will undoubtedly continue to be the foundation of their recovery and preparation. The definitive rankings for the best male footballers in the world following the historic 2026 FIFA World Cup and the grueling club season reflect a fascinating blend of established legends and rising superstars. Major global outlets, including The Guardian, Fox Sports, and The Athletic, have evaluated individual brilliance, statistical output, and tournament impact to forge a broad consensus on the absolute elite of the sport. At the absolute pinnacle of global football stands Kylian Mbappé. His extraordinary performances for both Paris Saint-Germain and the French national team have solidified his status as the premier player in the world. Leading the World Cup metrics in expected goals and overall attacking threat, his blistering pace and lethal finishing have separated him from his peers. Fox Sports and SofaScore highlight his unmatched ability to change the trajectory of high-stakes knockout matches instantly. Closely trailing him in the consensus rankings is Erling Haaland. Despite Norway not traditionally being a footballing superpower, Haaland has dragged his nation to the later stages of the World Cup while continuing his domestic dominance. His sheer physical power and unmatched scoring efficiency make him the ultimate modern striker. Right beside him in the global awards conversation is Harry Kane. Remaining a vital talisman for Bayern Munich and England, Kane holds his elite position through his exceptional link play and clinical precision in